said, dropping my home. Actually, it's a slang, it's a bad word, so it's better not to mention so much. Good evening, I said, dropping my home. Yeah. I believe you have my cat, said Miss Bellows. Actually, that black cat was Miss Bellows. Though I had not met the lady before, I knew her by name and reputation. She was the oldest resident in the hill station. Means the author did not meet the lady before, but he knew her reputation, and she was the oldest resident in the hill station. I do have a cat, I said, though it's probably more correct to say that the cat has me. If it's your cat, you're welcome to it. Why don't you come in while I look for her? Miss Bellows stepped in. She wore a rather old-fashioned black dress. Now it's Miss Bellows' description. And her ancient but strong walnut stick had 2 or 3 curves in it and a knob instead of a handle. Now the woman, means Miss Bellows, wore a old-fashioned black dress and her ancient but strong walnut stick, and she carried a walnut stick with herself, which was ancient. Ancient means old, and it had 2 or 3 curves, and instead of a knob, it had a handle. Sorry, it had a, sorry guys, I mistaken this line. It had a knob instead of a handle. Sorry guys, I'm extremely sorry for this. She made herself comfortable in an armchair while I went in search of the cat. But the cat was one of her mysterious absences, and though I called for her in my most persuasive manner, she did not respond. Now the cat was missing. As Miss Bellows came to find her own cat, and then the author was finding the cat, but the cat was missing. It was in one of her mysterious absences. Mysterious absences means went to some other places. She did not respond. And the author called the cat in a persuasive manner. It means effective. And the cat did not respond. I knew she was probably quite near, but cats are like that, perverse, obstinate creatures. Perverse means displaying an unreasonable behavior, especially by deliberately doing the opposite of what people want you to do. Means an unreasonable behavior, and what people want you all to do, you all do not do. It's the opposite of what the people says. And obstinate means stubborn. Cats are like those also right now. When finally I returned to the sitting room, there was a cat curled up on Miss Bellows' lap. Now when Mr. Bond went to Miss Bellows, he saw that the cat climbed up on the woman's lap. Means the cat was sitting on Miss Bellows' lap. Well, you've got her, I see. Would you like some tea before you go? No, thank you, said Miss Bellows. I don't drink tea. Now the author offered the woman a cup of tea if you would like to have, but Miss Bellows said no, she doesn't drink tea. That she doesn't drink tea. Something stronger, perhaps. She looked up at me rather sharply. Disconcerted, I hastened to add, not that I drink much, you know. I keep a little in the house for emergencies. Drink means it's talking about alcohol. It helps ward off colds and things. Yes, alcohol is good for getting rid of colds and other things, so she drinks that time only. It's particularly good for colds. I finished lamely means the author finished lamely. Lamely means foolishly. I see your kettle's boiling, she said. Can I have some hot water? Now Miss Bellows offered a hot water as she noticed in the kitchen that kettle's boiling. Hot water? Certainly. I was a little puzzled, but I did not want to antagonize Miss Bellows at her first meeting. Now the author was confused that why Miss Bellows offered him for hot water, but still he did not antagonize. Antagonize means not to ask so much of questions, or it means to cause a person to become unfriendly. Thank you, and a glass. She also wanted a glass. She took the glass and I went to get the kettle. From the pocket of her voluminous dress, she extracted 2 small packets similar to those containing chemist powders. Now, when Mr. Bond kept the hot water on the table, then Miss Bellows took out some extract powders, some chemist powders from her voluminous dress. Voluminous means large and loose piece of clothing. So she took out some chemist powders, which extract 2 small packets. Opening both packets, she poured first a purple powder and then a crimson powder into the glass. Nothing happened. Means then the woman poured crimson powder and then the purple powder into the glass, but nothing happened that time. Now the water, please, she said. Now she poured the water. It's boiling hot. Never mind. I poured the boiling water into her glass and there was a terrific fizzing and bubbling as frothy stuff rose to the rim. Frothy means foam. It gave off a horrible stench. Stench means smell. It gave a horrible smell. The potion was so hot that I thought it would crack the glass. But before this could happen, Miss Bellows put it to her lips and drained the contents. Then the author thought that as the potion is so hot, it would crack the glass. But before it could happen, Miss Bellows put it to her lips and drained the contents. Drained means drank it. I think I'll be going now, she said, putting the glass down and smacking her lips. Smacking means licking her lips like this. So she then said she'll be going now. She said that only. The cat, tail in the air, voiced its agreement. Voiced its agreement means supported to owner, means that person also agrees with that person who is telling something. Said Miss Bellows, I'm much obliged to you, young man. Obliged means thankful. Don't mention it, I said humbly. Humbly means not to be proud. Always at your service. She gave me her thin bony hand, bony means thin, and held mine in an icy grip. I saw Miss Bellows and the black cat to the gate and returned pensively to my sitting room. Now when Miss Bellows and the black cat returned back, then means gone, then the author returned back pensively. Pensively means deeply thoughtful. It means he was also very sad. Pensively means that also. Leaving alone was beginning to tell on my nerves and imagination. I made a half-hearted attempt to laugh at my fancies, but the laugh stuck in my throat. Means he was thinking something very sad and deeply thoughtful as his guests gone. Actually, he was feeling very lonely, that he was beginning to tell on his nerves, but whatever he was thinking, he was laughing on his fancies. Fancies means imaginations, means nothing that happens, like he was feeling like that after that. But Suddenly his laugh stuck in his throat. But why? Let's see that also. I couldn't help noticing that the broom was missing from its corner. Now the broom was missing. I dashed out of the cottage and looked up and down the path. There was no one to be seen. In the gathering darkness, I could hear Miss Bellow's laughter followed by a snatch of song. Now he dashed out of the cottage means he went outside of the cottage to look for his broomstick, and if anybody's there, he dashed out of the cottage for that. But suddenly he could hear Miss Bellow's laughing, which followed by a snatch of song. And here's the lyrics. The lyrics are, with the darkness round me growing and the moon behind my hat, you will soon have trouble knowing which is which and which's cat. Something whirred over her like a Diwali rocket. Now he noticed, means the author then noticed after the snatch of song, he could listen, he noticed that something whirred over her like a Diwali rocket against the moon. Yeah. Then what's the line? Let's see. Sorry guys, actually I looked up and saw them silhouetted against the rising moon. Now against the rising silhouetted moon, he saw that Miss Bellows and her cat were riding away on my broomstick. Now he saw finally that Miss Bellows and her cat, sorry guys, were riding with the help of his broomstick, with the help of the author's broomstick against the rising moon. And here the story ends. Black Cat. I hope you will enjoy this video after seeing this video, and if you enjoyed, if you liked, then please don't forget to give a thumbs up, share this video, and also comment down below that which is your favorite Ruskin Bond story. My favorite is this Black Cat especially. And also guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, please, and don't forget to press the notification bell to get all my updates of all my videos. So that's it for the video guys. I hope you will enjoy it. Bye. See you in the next video guys. Bye.